It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
And welcome to the realm of geekdom. This is Nerd Breaking News. The new trailer for season 2 of X-Men 97 came out. We're going to jump in, check it out, review it after. But before we go ahead and do that, make sure you go ahead and like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss any of our episodes. So let's go ahead and jump right into this and watch this trailer.
It's hard to believe what's not waiting for me. Someone I lost. Someone special.
The X-Men are scattered through time. In the past, from the start of Apocalypse's reign, to the future at the height of his rule.
The X-Men. I must strike them at their most vulnerable. The 1990s.
Jeez, could have at least bought me a drink first.
We gotta get the X-Men back to the 90s.
You fight a battle that cannot be won. Against the dawn of an age that cannot be stopped.
This isn't just about us. It's about everyone we've lost.
From the beginning of time to the reaches of tomorrow, we stand together right here, right now. I believe in the X-Men.
We're back, baby.
Woo! That looks amazing. So let's go ahead and jump in. Let's go to the professor. I know we were talking about it a little bit earlier, or some things that you saw. Go ahead, tell us what you thought about it.
Okay, I love every bit of it. I've had a talking point for a long time that Marvel's end goal with all things X-Men is to be able to break them all up and bring them all back together as much as they possibly can, similar to how they do the Avengers. And I think that one of the most interesting shots is actually the very last shot that they give you. Because if you look carefully, all their costumes are from different eras.
Ooh.
And I think that part of what they're looking to do with this show is to show you that there's more than one way of having the dream. The original show was all about the professor's way versus Magneto's way, right? But now they're quote unquote on the same page. Are there other approaches to mutant peace that the characters can take? And when you're looking through some of the little bits of information that they gave you, you can kind of see how there are different teams and different approaches to solving the human-mutant relations problem. And I think that's what this season's actually going to be about. And that gets you closer to how the comics work rather than how the traditional cartoon works. And that's a good thing because it gives you something that can last for a longer period of time and that can potentially break this show up into multiple shows if they ever need to. So yeah, I think it's a good thing.
Kid.
It looks amazing. It looks great. We love season 1. We're ready for season 2. As a reminder, the creator of the show left. He only did the first 2 seasons. So enjoy this as much as we can. Because we're gonna see where this goes in season 3. But that's future us problem, like how I Met Your Mother would say. It looks amazing. It's the story was so good in season 1. Remember that Gambit died, and there's an indication, or there was some type of the presumption that he was going to come back, right? And so now we're like, is he going to be one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse? Is he going to be death? We see 2 different apocalypses here. We see the beginning apocalypse, right, when he's gaining his power and all that stuff, and then we see the future where Jean and Cyclops are, and the relation of how it's going to play on with Apocalypse trying to dismantle the X-Men. I got a hot take already based on the trailer. I don't think Apocalypse is the main villain. Remember, season 1 threw you with left and right and curves that we didn't see. I forgot the exact name of the villain in part 1, but remember, it was such a like. Correct. It was such a like, oh, we're going there. I think that's what's going to happen here too. I think Apocalypse, they're showing you now, but like we always talk about trailers, they're not going to show you everything. They're not going to tell you the whole story. That's my hot take. Who are the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse? Who's the main villain? Which I still don't think it's Apocalypse, even though they're throwing to you that it is. And then 3, the whole idea of the time travel thing, right? You see Bishop, you see Forge. We have to get the X-Men back in the 90s. We saw a couple of villains here. What's his name? Jay Exodus?
Oh, my favorite character, yes.
Anybody who knows, we knew about this man back in the actual 90s we grew up in. My understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, from the Resident Marvel nerd, my understanding is Apocalypse gets him, he transforms him back in the day, and something happens where he doesn't follow the orders of Apocalypse, and then he puts him in a seal somewhere, and then they break him up in 20th century, our time, present time. And then, shenanigans happens with him, the X-Men. He is so underrated with his damn powers that if you think you're like, I'm going to take on Exodus, good luck.
Hands for everybody.
Yeah, who's the other guy next to him in the trailer? Remember the guy with the one with the
Danger?
Yeah. Predator looking one.
Another guy. Oh,
that's the Danger Room.
There you go. So it's kind of like back in the day when people were like, "Oh yeah, Omega Red, he looks whatever. Go get some hands. Omega Red will get you."
Correct.
That's what it looks like here. And again, I just think they're not telling us the whole thing. It looks amazing. And this is the best thing Marvel has right now. We're ready for season 2, and this, like, Professor made a great point. The original one was the morals and ethical arguments and values of Magneto and Professor X. Here, it is so cool, and it's kind of funny when they say this. We have to go back to the 90s. Here, I feel like Gambit is going to be such an underrated person here because when Rogue sees him alive again, and he's evil, the emotional argument of that when they come in together is going to be amazing. How Cyclops, I saw Emma Frost. Anybody who knows comics, she's gonna put a little wrench into that damn relationship. That's a no bueno for my boy Scott. I'll leave you before Eagle goes. One of my favorite guys, and I just thought he never gets enough love. I don't understand why. Is Carter Wagner, the Incredible Nightcrawler?
Yes, he's getting so much love in this trailer.
Again, TK with his swords and teleportation, man, give me July 1st. Hurry up.
And just the duality of the fact that he looks like the devil, but he's the most religious one in the entire team.
The nicest guy in the X-Men. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Where do I sign?
Yes, I'm excited about that. He's one of my favorite characters all time in the X-Men. Eagle, what's your take?
I think you guys summarized it really good. But looking back to the previous seasons, I think the thing that I'm more excited about is just to see what happens with the relationship with Rogue and Magneto, right? Because Magneto got her really good, Hey, come with me. And then she was dumb enough to be like, of course we're going to change the world. Of course this is an island only for the mutants and whatnot. I'm not trying to do any spoilers, but that's basically what happens. And then, the destruction happens and almost everybody dies. And then I remember, season 2, they focus a little bit on Jubilee and her like controlling her powers, learning how to use them and whatnot. to me, it's going to be interesting to see like the growth of those characters and how they're going to do it. Because this is, from the looks of it from the trailer, it's going to be a lot of growing and really, really fast. A
Yeah.
lot of mutants died. There's a lot of things that you need to figure out as soon as possible. Again, Gambit's gone. Is it going to come back? How is it going to affect them? New characters. Then the introduction of, I don't want to call it the multiverse, but I guess that's what it is, right? Like they're traveling in time. It's interesting to me when he said, I gotta get them at their lowest, which is the 90s. Is there an explanation for that? It's just that they're really young back then, and they're not gonna allow them to get together. Like, what's the point there?
The answer?
Yeah, like do we know really?
Well, because when you're looking at the X-Men story, there are periods of time in which eventually the professor realizes his dream. So theoretically, you'd want to get there beforehand. But then at the same time, there's also a point where the dream fails and Apocalypse is destined to win anyways.
Okay.
Yeah. So you gotta knock him out early.
Yeah, get away before they completely become the X-Men in a sense, right? And what I really love about it is, again, the kid mentioned it, where we have the same person in charge of this season as we had season 1. So the continuation, the quality, the expectation should be the same of what we saw in season 1. And season 1 was amazing. We expect this to be exactly the same thing. And then we just have to cross our fingers to see what happens season 3 and down the road. Because I know they were planning to do a couple more. So, we'll see. But this looks great. I'm excited to see what are going to be the different storylines, who's going to be with who. You mentioned there potentially going to be different teams, so I want to see how those teams interact with each other. And this is going to be fantastic to watch. Any final comments before we go ahead and end this instant reaction that we have here for this trailer?
Should be amazing.
Can't wait.
Dangerous to go alone. Take this.
So, yeah, excited to go ahead and watch this. So thank you for watching. Let us know what you guys think. If you saw something that we didn't see and want to go ahead and add to the reaction, let us know down here in the comments. But other than that, keep your fandom alive and your warp drive engaged. Until next time, fellow nerds, this is Nerd Breaking